Welcome back, another video here, American Backwoods Outdoors. This one we're going to be talking a little bit about habitat management and some things we're doing to try and better the, the habitat on the land, try and better the herd, give them more all year long. So we're going to talk a little bit about hinge cutting today and opening up and creating sunlight so that way the new growth can come up on the forest floor. We got to work for a little bit yesterday afternoon doing some hinge cutting, so we'll show you that. We'll show you kind of how the hinge cut works the best and how to, some struggles you have during the winter time when the wood's definitely a little more prone to snap off. And then we'll show you some trees that we drop just to let sunlight in, and then we'll go from there. So, it's just stuff we pick up as we go, and we learn from other people, and we're trying to put that into effect on the properties that we hunt to make them better.
All right. Well, here we are. We're doing a little bit of habitat management. We wanted to get one of these videos in this weekend. You can see we got some thicker growth starting with some striped maples. That's a real good food source for the deer. They love to browse on it. Working on girdling trees in here, taking them down. Trying to get open canopy so we can get some more sunlight in, hopefully push some more growth. But right now we're going to try to hinge cut some of these birch trees. That's supposed to be a pretty good browse for them. So we're just, going through the tree slightly. We're trying to tap in a wedge here, knock them down slow. We want to keep a good portion of the tree connected there and just have that bend over so that can keep sending food to the ends of the trees. For 5-6 years, hopefully we can get leaf out of those guys and keep the browse going.
We're gonna do this little one here. It's a little tough this time of year. If it gets cold, they want to snap and stuff like that. So we're trying to do smaller ones. Get them to fall easy. Perfect.
Nice.
That one worked out perfect, so
stick with that size.
Basically just want to get about halfway through and try and get it to fall as slow as you can, especially with how cold it is. Nothing's real rubbery right now, but that's got plenty of meat that it'll keep the end green, and it'll start to hopefully get the shoots straight up and give them something to browse on. A little added cover so it'll get thicker in here. Should work out good.
And about right there's a couple nice little birch we can do.
We do a lot of work on small parcels of land. I mean, we're talking 40, 50 acres and smaller. So it's not like, we can create these huge management plans, but definitely, making core areas on your land is going to help. It's going to make things better. What we're really looking for is that horizontal cover. A lot of places we got some more mature growth, even huge stands of hemlocks, but the first 80 foot of that tree, is nothing but dead branches, no green, so that's not really providing any screening for the deer. So by knocking these trees down, we want to create dense cover down low. A deer doesn't want to see hundreds of yards through the woods. They kind of want to be in that cover. They can smell like crazy, they can hear, so they know if something's coming and they want to be in that cover. We see deer move through the open woods all the time. They're on a trot, and there was nothing to spook them. But as soon as they get to some whips, a little bit of briar growth, that's where you can see them relax a little bit. They'll calm down, slow down. So that's the first part of the management plan that we're trying to put in here, is just make cover. And then we're going to try some different things in the spring, growing some taller summer grasses and stuff like that to create more transition areas, to get from cover to cover, cutting to cutting and stuff like that, to try to get a little bit more movement before it gets dark. But hopefully, you watch this video, maybe it can help you guys manage your land a little bit. Like I said, for those smaller parcels, they can be big deer magnets. They can be areas for big bucks, but you just gotta work at it a little bit. It doesn't all happen in one weekend. We got a lot of time into this, but hopefully it'll pay off for next year. And if not, it usually takes a few years to get those briar growth, that young growth, to where you want it, but eventually it'll get there to create browse and make better deer habitat.
so hopefully you guys like the video, and it's something we do a lot of. It's not always just food plots, and we want to start documenting the more that we do and the more we learn, and share it with you guys, so that way hopefully either you can share your experiences or maybe even learn something from what we try and what we fail at. So it does happen. So we'll probably be bringing you a couple more of these videos here shortly. We'll do more hinge cutting once we get a little closer into spring. We'll talk about prune and fruit trees, and then like I said, hopefully some summertime grasses, switchgrass transition areas to kind of clear out that soft cover around either your food sources or in between different bedding areas. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, like always, if you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, All American Backwoods Outdoors, and we'll see you guys next time.